Okay, so now we've got a head. We want to attach it to our body, so we'll just bring our body back. As you can see, our head is not quite in the middle of that, so we'll just move this. And from here, we'll go to our body. And we're just going to as soon as it lets me click the background instead of that, I'm just going to cut a line down our body so we have space to fit our head. So I'll just press the connect button again. And we want some lines down the top as well, so we'll go into top view and just select our arms. I'll just ignore the hands for the moment. And we'll connect those as well. Except we're going to be going if it brings up the menu, yes. So we want two segments. I just didn't realize I had this window selected, so I didn't see it pop up. We'll drag them a bit further apart using the pinch. So I'll put it about 31. And here we've got a space to connect up. So for now, we're going to put our head around about there. So I'll just delete the polygons, drag our vertices around to fit the shape of our necks, so we'll make them both a bit more invisible because they've got the same texture. And that's about the shape of my neck. Of course, a person's neck is normally a bit bigger than that, so we can stretch it out once we get in there. But for now, the next step is to, where is it? Not selecting link. We want to attach our head to the same object. Except, for some reason, I'll undo that, because the head is now being affected by symmetry, so I'll just attach it anyway, and we'll select part of our head, or it's the object of our head rather, move it till it welds itself together with the symmetry tool. And now I'm just going to attempt to weld our neck to our body. You can try and select all the edges into a bridge if you like. It will give you a good edge on. And as you can see, I've got one extra vertice on our neck, which doesn't have a vertice to connect to on our body, so I'll just put that up. We'll get our edges along here. I'm just going to be cheap and only connect the one at the moment. And we'll weld those two together. Now our head is attached to our body, and since it was a bit small before, I'll just select those edges. Not use the target weld tool on. And just stretch it out. And so now we have a whole lot of more polygons which we can use to define the shape of our body if we want to, or we can cull them down to get a body, but for the moment I'm just going to do a bit more work around here because I now have shapes to do with, and then we'll get on to rigging and animating our characters. In fact, I'm going to yes. Yep. For the most part, I don't tend to make ears, I just tend to add them in the normal map. Yep. And so we've got a bit more shape on our arms and the legs. Yep. So right now I'm sitting at about 1,000 poles, which is more than what I'm really using, but to save time I'm not going to try and cut them down. So now that I'm sure how many polys I've got, I'll turn on triangles, because that way we're getting the actual amount. So I'm sitting at about 1,000 polys, including the planes, but they're only 1 poly each, or 2 tries, which is, yeah, a lot I'm actually using. But now I've got enough of a character to, and so I'll just hide our reference pictures for the moment. See how oversized my arms are because I didn't use them according to the picture, and which means we'll have a giant monkey person. But anyway.